Oh, hello everybody. I'm RIptieron and this is my world. I have not come up with a name for this world yet. My last world I called Thimbleland. And I did that a few times. I had a Thimbleland Reboot, Thimbleland 2. Basically, it was what I named the world and, the file. But I had so many worlds that I started losing track of which versions they were in. So I simply named this one 1.62 start to 1.7.10, so I would know what to launch, which is actually kind of a clever thing to do, but it doesn't really help, for a name if you're going for a series. A couple of new developments since last time. Essentially, I've been working a lot in this area here out at the cow farm and squid farm, and now I have a horse barn. Yay! So this place is super spectacular. This is a direct lift off of the same build that I did on Derpacraft, which is a couple of servers ago with me and Ozrith. Derpacraft series, I had what I called a wood shack. And the wood shack was only 3 deep. It stopped. It had chests right on this block and then had a back wall. So this is literally twice as big. It is a square. It is just as deep as it is long. And it's one block taller to the roof line here. It also has stables instead of storage. So it is it's a multi-purpose building. It has 10 chests here. It's got a inner chest that I put in. It's got an anvil. If you go up here, you have a bed, of course, just like last time. And then I've got my chests over here. It's got just as much storage as before, but it's got more room. I've got a lot more room in this one than I did in the other one, which really isn't all that. It is nice. I like it. It's also got this nice little launch out into the desert. And eventually, I would like to do some landscaping around all of this. And I'm planning to do a wall here, like a division wall between desert and fertile land. So there's a natural line right there that's already really good for this wall. I might just take the wall from that line 3 blocks back to this line, have the whole wall be about 5 blocks wide, and just go straight down and just hem in the fertile ground over there. And that'll be a lot of fun. I think that'll be a fun project. I've been doing a little landscaping out in this direction. I did a lot of this. A lot of this is already landscaped. Took like 2 layers of sand down off of this desert, and all of it went into the iron farm. But eventually, and you can see the staircase that I did out there, I want to have a tree house right up there that goes up above the cloud level, and then have like a little tree house city up there. Maybe put villager trading somewhere off in the distance. Few villager trades out there. And I've got a side path that I cut through here. Always does that. It's like, I'm in a desert. Leave me alone. Why is that sound effect happening? There must be a ravine below somewhere. But I did find a bunch of caves in here. There is actually a mine shaft down there. I got a few good things out of that. Didn't get a name tag. I want another name tag. I got like 3 name tags, and I want name tags are like, oh, and that's why I was fishing. I don't know if you guys saw that. Yeah, got all this stuff fishing. 30 levels for an Unbreaking 3. Ah, what trash. Just kills me. Yeah, I was fishing this little hole right here. Nice little hole. Gets good reviews. And haven't fished this little hole yet. Not a lot of people talking about this one. Maybe it's one of those best kept secrets. I don't know. But I'm going to check that one out next. Big things. Yeah, I've been doing a lot of cow farming. Getting the meat. And so far I cooked up a bunch. Whoops, this one. Yeah, I cooked up a bunch, and I've got a bunch over here that are cooking. They're probably done. Yeah, all right. Yeah, I got about 6 more stacks in here. And I'm going to do this about, this was one culling, one herd. And I'm going to do that about 10 more times, so I never have to worry about beef for until I get all my big projects done. Big projects. Villager trading has to go in here somewhere. That storage room is, and this tree farm may become obsolete. I might move it over to here, between here and the witch farm. And then there's another project with the iron farm. Jump then forward. I want to take some hoppers off the top there and run them all the way to villager trading, but I have no purpose to do that because I don't have a rusty yet, a perfect iron trader. I must get that. But in the meantime, I have to make a ender farm. The ender farm is a priority. I have decided it's going to be endermen. Endermen are where it's at. And quick trip to the end. Gosh. Go. Try to get this into the video. I don't think you guys have seen the end since I flooded a good deal of it. It has changed. I did get, where the hell am I? Okay. Orient. I'm going to have to redo that little hub because it fools me every time. Every side looks the same, left to right, and you don't know which side of the portal you came in on, so it's like, where do I go? Hate that. So, the ender portal, not that way. It's, see, it always gets you messed up. Damn. Finally got water down here, so we can do this. But the end has changed quite a bit, and you'll see what I mean whenever I get there. Okay, here we are. Nothing new there. I carved all this out. Gave myself a little bit of storage, a temporary base here. What is... okay, there's all my crap. Did a lot of kind of safety proofing back there. That's going to be the drop area. I might just drop it off of one of these sides here. Probably this side here. Anyway, let's go up. You ready for this? Because this is going to be pretty intense. Yes, I flooded it. I flooded all of it. And it's flooded a good ways back here. I don't know if I showed you this or not. Can't remember. But yeah, I spent a lot of time flooding things over here. And that is now a thing. Let's jump up here real quick and take a look because this is really cool. Now, with this flooded, there are far fewer ender spawns on this side. Everything's lit up so they can't spawn in, and the ones that do spawn once you're here are good 40 blocks at least back there, because I've got the hillside lit up and everything, and you can just barely see a few little endermen out there at the edge of your peripheral. But yeah, this is to help me lag proof the end. And what this will do is I don't have to go that far out in that direction for my ender farm. I can go the bare minimum and get really good spawn rates immediately. So I can just go the bare minimum, maybe 150 to 175 blocks in that direction, and none of this stuff out over here will exist. It'll be very sweet, very, very sweet. I'm also going to use the identical formula for an ender farm as we used, Ozarth Clay and I used on Redstone UHC. It was a very, 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 very good, successful ender farm. Everything was right about that farm, from the design of the mechanics of the drop tube to the placement in 2 chunks, having everything at least 200 blocks away from this island. Everything about it was perfect. Ozarth did an amazing job of designing the farm, and not only does it work better than anything I've ever seen, but it is, quite honestly, it drops more endermen than you can kill. And I mean spam clicking as fast as you can. We've actually got a speed beacon out there to help us run and kill more endermen, and we still can barely keep up with that thing. And by the time you start making a dent in them, you have to eat. You have to eat food. And they catch right back up to 80, and it's game over, But anyway, that's what's going on. Yeah, my next project is going to be to make that platform out there, and I'll update you as that comes. Bye.